Andy Jarvis is an architect from Philadelphia, but he travels for work so much that he actually rented an apartment near his firm's office in New York City. Sounds logical, right? Well, that is until he found out that he could only live in the city, New York, for 182 days of the year. Otherwise, he'd have to pay income taxes, which in New York City, let me tell you, is painful. So Jarvis started taking self-timer photos with a time and date stamp to document how much time he spent at his Philadelphia home. He even held up the day's newspaper to prove it. He never showed them to anyone until a few days ago. His daughter, Anne, found them on his computer. She was found them so amusing, she actually created an Instagram account called Internal Revenue Selfies. And now her dad's pictures are taking the internet by storm. Andrew and Ann actually join me now via Skype. You guys, this is really a brilliant idea, Andrew, on your part, just to sort of backroads the whole IRS system. But you also had receipts, easy pass records, all that. This was just sort of the last thing that you wanted to sort of timestamp this, right?
That's right.
Had you ever even heard of Instagram before this?
I had heard about it because Ann had posted other pictures on Instagram, but I didn't think this was anything anyone cared about.
Okay, so Ann, you pick up this camera, you see your dad in all these photographs. What did you think?
I thought they were hilarious. There's something about it that was so earnest, and I really loved that. And, I thought, these are so funny. I wish that more people could see them. And so Instagram was a perfect way to share them.
Yeah, Andy, I do have to say, you look pretty serious in all these pictures. I mean, I sort of cracked up when I saw them, too, because you're taking it very seriously.
I know. If I'd known anyone was going to look at them, I might have cracked a smile.
Are you worried at all that the IRS may now sort of look at Andy Jarvis a little bit closer since this has all come out?
Yeah, I am a little worried that someone will take attention of it, but I have the documentation, and I'll be glad to show them if they do give me a call.
You have the documentation for sure. So, Ann, what has been the reaction since you posted these online?
Well, when I first found them, I thought to myself, I know my dad, and to me, these are so funny, but I wasn't sure if other people would kind of see them for what I saw them for, which is just kind of silly and lighthearted. And the reaction has really been exactly what I hoped it would be, which is that people love them. People get such a kick out of them. I tell my dad he's a hit. So, it's exactly what I intended, and I'm happy about that.
Dad, you're shaking your head. Does that mean you sort of can't get your head around what's going on here?
Right. I still really don't understand what's so interesting about the pictures.
I think that's the best part about it. I think my father would relate, and it sort of gives that perspective of the social media generation versus our parents, right?
That's right. The self-timer camera, after all. So.
Exactly. That seems. What do you think, Andy, of the whole world seeing these?
Well, it's a little embarrassing. I mean, I might have combed my hair or, fixed my collar when I was taking the picture, but I guess that's what reality is.
But I have to say, Andy, it's made for a much more enjoyable experience for all of us here on the sidelines. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. It's fun family there. You guys take care.
Thank you.